Sure. So, audible to everyone. So, just check the audio and the screen is visible or not. We'll start the lecture within 2 minutes. So, share the link with the others. So, in the chat box, just type audio is audible or screen is visible or not. So, we can start the lecture in 2 minutes. Okay? Sure. So, today we'll complete the theory part of the three-phase circuit. Last time we start kiya theory part. We are very near to end. Just start in delta baki, and then we'll complete the theory part of the three-phase circuit. Okay. So in the next lecture we can start with the next module, next chapter. Okay. So today we'll complete the theory part. So just go through the chat box. Write your name. Write your, just mention the audio and video. So we'll start. This topic is very easy. इसमें एक टाइप का सम है, एक ही टाइप के सम है, whether that is in स्टार और डेल्टा, बाकी सब कुछ भी नहीं, थ्योरी पार्ट है सब. ठीक. तो समझ में हम लिए थे. Okay. Sure. Let me go through the chat box of YouTube so I can understand control present. So this topic is very easy. सबसे easy in the EEC जो topic है, that is a three-phase circuit. उसमें एक ही type का sum. There are some parameter which is given. Some parameter we need to find according to the star and delta. So just find out करना है कि equation में star और delta क्या mention किए, and accordingly we can find. इतने easy sum. ये sum 4 to 6 marks. इसलिए इतना आ सकता है. You can easily score 4 to 6 marks. So let's say the chat box will present it. So we have Krishna, Rohit, Tushar, Nihar, Vaishali, Gaurav, Aditya, Sara, Saish, then Ashlesha, Vedant, Chisha Permar, Disha, Nandini, Nanda. Okay, good. So let's start with the lecture. So last lecture हमने क्या किया था? We discussed what is a single phase system. तो क्या होता है single phase system? इसमें एक ही current generator, that is single alternating voltage generator. Polyphase means there are creation of or generation of multiple voltage. Okay, so there is the, we can say poly voltage, poly alternating voltage. Poly means many. Okay, यहाँ पे दिया poly means many. And phase means YT. Three phase मतलब जहाँ पे three alternating voltage generate होते हैं. That is one of the three phase. हमने देखा था what are the advantages of polyphase system or single phase? कि यहाँ पे poly, that means it will generate more as compared to single. तो इसका power constant है, high power, then power handling capacity सबसे ज्यादा है, magnetic field थोड़ा ज्यादा generate होगा, then small conductor cross section है. ठीक. These are the 5 advantages of polyphase system over the single phase. अगर एग्जाम में पूछा what is the advantages of three phase system over single phase, तो वो भी सेम ही लिखना है. So question आने दो कि whether it is advantage of polyphase or advantages of three phase, you need to get the same answer. Okay, यहाँ पे मैंने three phase लिखा है every time. तो अगर polyphase लिखा तो 3 की जगह पे poly लिखो, कुछ भी नहीं. If they ask you polyphase system का advantages, replace the 3 by poly. Three phase पूछा तो replace the poly by 3 खत्म. तो आंसर इज सेम, सिर्फ poly की जगह पे 3 रिप्लेस करो बस. ठीक है, you can get the same answer. देन उसके बाद वी डिस्कस जनरेशन ऑफ थ्री फेज सिस्टम. तो जनरेशन कैसे होता है? वी हैव दिस साउथ पोल एंड नॉर्थ पोल ऑफ मैग्नेट and in between there is some rotor, तीन rotor, 1 2 3. So we can say it's a coil and R1 R2 Y1 Y2 and B1 B2, and कैसे rotate होगा? It's anti-clockwise, and then this is the magnetic field north to south, and then it generates the three types of the alternating voltage. ठीक है, तो generation of voltage ये लिखना है, डायग्राम बनाना, नीचे और this one ये भी लिखना. Then we saw the three phase का waveform. एक waveform 0 से start हो रहा है, that is VR. Then दूसरा waveform start from 120, that is Vy. Third start from 240, that is Vb. जो 120 240 से start हो रहा है उसको बैक साइड भी एक्सटेंड करेंगे. कैसे? इससे इसको बैक साइड एक्सटेंड किया till 0. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द वेवफॉर्म ऑफ द थ्री फेज सिस्टम. देन हमने देखा था इक्वेशन. तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, Ey is equal Er is equal to Em sin omega t. सेकंड कितने से लैग हो रहा है? 120 डिग्री से. And third, second से कितने से lag हो रहा है? Again 120 degrees. And what is the relation between first and third? That is a 240. So this is lag. Oh, this is also lag. ये भी lag है. Then हमने देखा था phasor diagram. So this is the phasor diagram. Each one is separated by 120 degree. Ea, Ey, Ev. So each one is 120 degree. Okay. And equation कैसा था? If we add all of them, the answer is 0. तीनों को अगर add किया with bar, okay? यहाँ पे bar दो, मतलब it's a magnitude plus direction. If I write bar, the answer is 0. Then what is a symmetrical system? हमने देखा था, the system which has the same magnitude, same frequency, but displaced from each other by the angle of 120 degree. तो magnitude and frequency ये तो same है. Phase difference है, लेकिन वो difference भी same होना चाहिए. मतलब फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड फेज में डिफरेंस है, दोनों का फेज सेम नहीं, एक का 0 डिग्री दूसरे का 120 डिग्री, लेकिन जो 120 डिग्री डिफरेंस है, सेम डिफरेंस सेकंड एंड थर्ड में आना चाहिए, सेम डिफरेंस थर्ड एंड फोर्थ में आना चाहिए. तो डिफरेंस विल बी सेम, द मैग्नीट्यूड फ्रीक्वेंसी एज इट इज सेम होना चाहिए, बट फेज डिफरेंस जितना है वो भी सेम होना चाहिए. तो डिस्प्लेस फ्रॉम ईच अदर बाय फेज एंगल ऑफ 120 डिग्री, दैट शुड बी सिमेट्रिकल. देन हमने देखा था व्हाट इज द फेज सीक्वेंस. That is the sequence in the voltages in the RYB. Then only देखा था what is the three phase load, then phase voltage and phase current. Okay. Let's start with the star and delta. Okay, three phase system is divided into two form. Three phase system कैसे divided into two form? One is a star and second is a delta. So let's see the star first. It consists of three different impedances. Impedances मतलब Z. It will also known as a load. मतलब resistor, capacitor, inductor, इसका mixture, which are connected in such a manner that one end of each impedance is connected together. मतलब ये देखो, ये सब impedances है, these are the impedances. So this is one end ना, एक end, सबका एक end एक दूसरे को connected in such a manner that one end of each impedance is connected together. तो देखो ये first end, इसका ये एक end है, इसका एक end, तो they are connected together ना, and other three are connected to the supply. Other end, उसके बाद other end is connected to the supply. तो ये एक end supply को connected है, then इसका एक एंड सप्लाई कनेक्टेड है, इसका एक एंड सप्लाई कनेक्टेड है. ठीक है. सो हाउ टू ड्रॉ दिस स्टार एंड स्टार डायग्राम, कैसे ड्रॉ करें? आई यूज द कलर. तो सबसे पहले क्या करो, जस्ट ड्रॉ द सप्लाई का बॉक्स. तो सबसे पहले व्हाट विल डू, विल ड्रॉ द सप्लाई का बॉक्स, एंड देन देयर इज वी हैव थ्री सप्लाई ना, R by B. So we'll draw R here, we'll draw Y here, we'll draw B here. ठीक है. सबसे पहले हमने ये ड्रॉ किया, दैट इज योर फर्स्ट स्टेप. Just draw this box. Then the second step, give the यहाँ पे on the same line, यहाँ पे जो point draw किया ना भाई, on the same point just draw neutral point, that is known as N. क्या draw करना है? Neutral. And then draw this ZPH. ये ZPH draw करो, that is a ZPH. The ZPH Z both are same. Then again draw ZPH2. Then again draw ZPH3. ठीक है. एंड उसके बाद जस्ट ज्वाइन करो, एक साइड सबको कनेक्ट हुआ न्यूट्रल पॉइंट को, अदर साइड इज कनेक्टेड टू द सप्लाई. वाई को गया, आर को गया, दिस इज गो टू द वाई. ठीक है. ये सेकंड वाला ना, इट शुड बी कनेक्टेड टू द वाई. तो ZPH2 शुड बी कनेक्टेड टू द वाई, क्योंकि आर वाई भी है ना. सो ये फर्स्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड, इट विल गो टू द second one, and third one will go to the B. Now ये क्या है, यहाँ पे मैंने ऐसे क्यों बनाया? This is known as a jumper. इसको क्या कहते हैं? जंपर. याद रखो. See, यहाँ से एक लाइन जा रहा है, तो मुझे यहाँ से एक लाइन ड्रॉ करना है. तो यहाँ पे देखो ये मर्ज हो गया, ये मिट हो गया, ये मिट नहीं होना चाहिए. तो that's why we use jumper. मतलब ये वायर को टच नहीं करना. When I'll pass this wire, ये वायर को टच नहीं होना चाहिए. So that's why this is known as jumper. If you draw like this ना, इसका मतलब ये टच हुआ. तो use a jumper. This is known as jumper. मतलब इसको टच नहीं हुआ. That's why it's jumper. And then write down the names. क्या क्या names है यहाँ पे? So from this line, current is flowing. IR, IY, and IB. So this is known as a line current. Okay, this is known as a line current. Then from phase the current is flowing. So this is known as a phase current. Okay, phase से current pass हो रहा है. Z impedance. तो यहाँ से current pass हो रहा है, तो this is known as the phase current. IR, IB, and IY. These are the phase current. And what is the phase voltage? The voltage across this two. This is known as the phase voltage. So phase voltage क्या देखो यहाँ पे? So this is the R and N ना? So it's a VRN. So what is the phase voltage? VRN. What is the phase current? That is VYN. And what is the last one? That is the यहाँ पे VBN. So this is known as stack system. Simple. Okay. So once we'll go through all the points, and then I'll also draw once again. So on a fresh paper, on a fresh slide, I'll draw everything. Okay. So let's go to the point. यहाँ पे स्टार में क्या क्या पॉइंट है? So in exam उसने पूछा कि what is star connected system? You should write down this point, this diagram, and the few point. और क्या point है? Let's see. So in a star connected system, the relation between the phase and line voltage क्या है? The line voltage is √3 times phase voltage. ठीक है, ये पता होना चाहिए. It is very important. In a star connected system, the line current is √3 times phase current. Okay. And what is the relation between the phase and line current? Line current and phase current both are same. This is same. ये कहाँ पे? In a star system. In a star system, line current is √3 times phase. Line voltage is √3 times phase voltage. Line current and phase voltage both are same. Okay. Sure. So any doubt in the star connected system? Anyone? Okay. So I'll draw this diagram once again. Okay. I'll use a slide. I'll draw this diagram once again. Just give me one moment. And then we'll go to the delta. So I'll draw this diagram once again. See, कैसे draw करने हैं? सबसे पहले मैंने क्या बोला था? You should draw the supply box. तो सबसे पहले draw करो एक supply box. तो यहाँ पे मैंने एक supply box draw किया. उसके अंदर क्या क्या पॉइंट थे? R, Y, V ना? So this is R, this is Y, and this is V. Then we should draw एक on same line. ये same line पे just draw neutral point. तो मैंने यहाँ पे neutral point बना दिया. Okay, this is neutral. Then draw the ZPH, all ZPH. So this is the first ZPH. This is second ZPH. So this is first. This is second. And this is third. Okay, and then joint them. First with a neutral point, no? Neutral point को मैंने connect किया. यहाँ पे भी neutral point connect किया. यहाँ पे neutral point connect किया. ये first end हो गया. First end is connected to the neutral point. Second is connected to the supply. यहाँ से supply गया. ये ZP3 यहाँ पे गया. This will go to the ZY ना. यहाँ से jumper. यहाँ से jumper. ये connection तो हो गया. बस खत्म. And then write down the current. So from this one there is a line current. This is IR. This is IY. This is IB. These are line current. यहाँ से क्या पास होगा? This is the phase current. And what are the phase voltage? So just draw the phase voltage. So you can draw here. This is the phase voltage. क्या है? This is R term. So VRN. Then यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Phase voltage. This phase voltage is VBN. और यहाँ पे क्या होगा? This is the VYN. These are the phase voltage. खत्म. इतना ही डायग्राम. It just take 2 minutes to draw the diagram. तो एग्जाम में एक क्वेश्चन है, एक्सप्लेन द स्टार कनेक्टेड सिस्टम, तो वी शुड ड्रॉ द डायग्राम एंड विद ऑल द पॉइंट्स जो मैंने अभी थ्योरी में डिस्कस किया. सिंपल डायग्राम, कुछ भी नहीं था. सो एनीवन एनी डाउट इन द स्टार कनेक्टेड सिस्टम? एनीवन? Just go through it and the chat box just write star connected system is clear. Okay, so क्या लिखना है? Star connected system is clear, and then we'll start with the next one, that is the delta connected system. Okay, so in the chat box just write star connected system is clear. कुछ भी specific doubt है in the diagram, in the theory, you can ask me. Okay, just go through it. Any doubt, anyone? Else in the chat box just write star connected system is clear. So ऊपर में लिखा है others, you can also write. Simple. Same thing will go for the delta. Sure. So next we'll see the delta. Just wait for the others. If we doubt, we'll discuss, and then we'll go for the delta. And एक बार delta होने के बाद we'll see the difference between star and delta. दोनों में क्या-क्या difference है वो देखिए. Sure, कुछ भी डाउट नहीं? Yeah, तो सबने लिखा है, very good. So let's see the delta. Now we will see the delta. कि delta कैसे? ठीक? So once you understand, delta is just a reciprocal. उसका totally reverse है, बस. See, delta connected system. Now it consists of 3 impedances which are connected in such that the starting end of one is connected to the terminating of the other. उससे क्या बोला? एक ZPH का starting दूसरे के end को connected है. Okay, so the starting end of one is connected to the terminating end of other. मतलब इसका ये starting दूसरे के terminating को connected, इसका ending दूसरे के starting को connected. So each one is connected to the another one. So ये ZP3, ZPH3 is connected to the ZP1, और ZP3 down में connected to the ZP2. So they are connected to each other. यहाँ पे there is no called neutral point. Some students may think ये neutral point नहीं. Neutral point का क्या होता है कि जितने impedances connected, यहाँ पे 3 impedances में, they all are connected at a single point. See, at this point only ZP3 and ZP1 is connected. 3 and 1. लेकिन 2 तो absent है ना. This is not a neutral point. तो neutral point ऐसा होता है कि जहाँ पे every impedance is connected. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 impedance connected, यहाँ पे 2 impedance connected, यहाँ पे 2 impedance connected. So the point where all impedances are connected, that is known as the neutral point. तो यहाँ पे neutral point absent है. ठीक है? So it consists 3 impedances which are connected in such that starting end of one is connected to the terminating end of the other. To form the closed loop. So this is closed loop. Delta में कैसा था? This is not a closed loop. This is open. But यहाँ पे is a closed. Delta is a closed. There is no part to move inside, to go inside. And their junction points are connected to the supply. तो यहाँ पे junction. ये दोनों यहाँ पे connect हुए, तो this is known as junction. This is connected to the supply. This is junction connected to supply. This is junction connected to the supply. खत्म. तो कैसे draw किया उन्होंने? First they draw the supply, that is R by P. Then they draw the box, so ZPH, ZPH, ZPH. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And they just draw the triangle. Okay? ये हो गया, just connect this ZPH with the supply. ये first supply होगा, this second supply, और यहाँ से ये गया third one. So these are the line current. ये सब line current है. These are the phase voltages. And these are the line voltage. Line के बीच में जो voltage है, उसे कौन सा line voltage? Simple diagram. I'll try to 1 second. इसे fresh draw करना. लेकिन delta में पूछा तो क्या लिखना है? You should write this one. Draw diagram को there is a 50% marks. तो कोई भी question अगर diagram पूछा है, the weightage goes to the 50% nearly. If diagram is too important, it will go to the 50% weightage. So 4 marks का question है, 2 mark for B for the diagram. Okay. What are the points? See, in delta connected system, the relation between phase and line voltages. Phase and line voltage are same in delta system. So in delta system, this phase and line voltage are same. And which one is different? Line current and phase current are different. So line current is equal to 3 times phase current. Okay? It's very important. So this is the basic difference between the line voltage, phase voltage, and line current and phase current. So line current and phase current, there is a difference of √3. So let's draw it once again. Let me draw one time. Let's draw it. So how to draw? मैंने बोला था सबसे पहले क्या ड्रॉ करो? Just draw the supply box. यहाँ पे मैंने supply box ड्रॉ किया. Just mark it as R, so Y, this is B. Then draw the ZPH. So this is first point, this is second point, and this is third point. In between there is ZPH. This is ZPH3. यहाँ पे क्या था? ZPH1. यहाँ पे क्या था? ZPH. This is R, Y, and B. Now do the connection. ठीक है, ये ट्रायंगल कनेक्ट हो गया. Now connect to the supply line. ये कनेक्ट हुआ, ये B कनेक्ट हुआ. So connection is over. Now just write down the which one is the current. So this is IR, this is IY, this is IB. So these are the line current. We can line current. Line से pass हो रहा है ना, so it's a line current. Then these are the phase voltages. So this is VRY. So this is phase voltage. तो same यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? VRB. यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? VBY. And these are the line voltages. Line के बीच में ना. These are the VRY. These are the line voltages. Simple diagram. कुछ भी नहीं. Okay. This is a diagram for the delta connected system. तो याद क्या रखना है delta connected system में? This two formula. VL is VPH. Both are same. IL is √3 times IPH. ये याद रखना. It's very important. Okay. याद रखना. So any doubt on the delta connected system? Anyone? Just go to the chat box and just get delta connected system is clear. So we go for the next one, difference between star and delta. Once we complete the difference, this topic is over. So any doubt in a delta connected system, push it out over in the chat box. Else in the chat box, just say delta connected system is clear. Okay, sure. So anyone in doubt? Else in the chat box, just write delta connected system is clear. Sure. लिखा है सबने? Very good. So इसने लिखा है, just call the names. So Mantar, Param, Tushar, Krishna, Omkar, Sara, Aditya, Mehar, Rachit, Mukund, Ayush, Vedant, Nandini, Tushar, Meya, Saish. Good. Okay. So let's go for the next one. We'll see the difference between this star and delta. Star and delta के बीच में जो difference है that will see. क्या-क्या difference दिखा अब तक वो सब देखिए. So let's go for the difference between star and delta. उसके पहले there is a one definition that is known as a balanced load system. So what is the definition? Definition is a balanced load system. तो क्या होता है balanced load system? Let's see. If all phase impedances of the three-phase load are exactly identical in respect of magnitude, phase angle, and their nature, it is said to be balanced load whether it is resistive, inductive, capacitive. मतलब क्या, ZPH कितने थे 3 फेज में, 3, 1, 2 and 3. अगर तीनों का मैग्नीट्यूड, नेचर एंड फेज एंगल सेम है, then that is known as the balanced load system. मोस्टली क्वेश्चन जो आने वाले उसमें सेम होता है, ZPH will take same ना, 3 impedances connected of 4 ohm resistor and 3 ohm inductive reactance. So that means this value is same for everyone. तो सिस्टम में whether it is स्टार और डेल्टा, we have 3 ZPH. तीनों ZPH का मैग्नीट्यूड, फेज एंगल एंड नेचर, नेचर मतलब दे आर रेजिस्टिव, इंडक्टिव, कैपेसिटिव, अगर ये सेम है तो वी कैन से दिस इज अ बैलेंस्ड लोड सिस्टम. ठीक है, जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. कुछ भी डाउट है तो पूछो, जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. So what is the balanced load? We have 3 ZPH connected in the system. तीनों का magnitude, phase angle and nature. Nature मतलब whether that is resistive, inductive, capacitive. क्या है ZPH? Finally. Okay? So that is known as the balanced load system. अगर same नहीं होगा, that is known as unbalanced. But mostly for our syllabus, it is the balanced only. So exam पूछ सकते, what do you mean by balanced load system? Define करो. So definition is this one. Okay? Just go through it, balanced load system. Once you're done in the chat box, just write balanced load system, and then we'll see what is the difference between the star and delta. Okay, just go through it. Sure. Any doubt in the balanced load system? Sure, कुछ भी doubt नहीं? So we'll see the last question from the 3-phase model. That is the difference between star and delta. चलो इसमें लिखा है. So we have Param, Sara, Omkar, Mandar, Tusha, Rachit, Gaurav, Disha, Vedant, Nandini, and Rao. Okay, Amul absent है आज. Rahul Jadhav, Vaishali, everyone. Good. Aditya also. So let's say the last question from this topic, that is known as the star and delta connected system. Difference होगा. First difference is connection. Star and delta कैसे connect किए? So in star connection, the starting or the finishing end of 3 coils are connected together to form the neutral point, and the common wire is a take out from the neutral point, which is called as a neutral. तो यहाँ पे neutral point होता है, means every ZPH, यहाँ पे एक ZPH था, यहाँ पे एक ZPH था, यहाँ पे एक ZPH. Everyone is connected to the neutral point. तो एक end सबका neutral point connected है. ठीक है? डेल्टा में क्या होता है? In delta connection, the opposite end of the 3 coils are connected together. मतलब ये इसको connected है, इसको connected है, ये इसको connected. This is known as delta. In other words, the end of the each coil is connected with the starting point of the another, and the 3 wires is taken out from the coil joints. तो जहाँ पे joint हुआ, यहाँ पे joint हुआ, यहाँ से हुआ, यहाँ पे से, यहाँ से हुआ. So this is the basic connection between the star connected system. तो short note भी पूछा ना, you can write this table. Short note of star note, you can write this table, and like अगर delta का पूछा short note, you can draw this table, you can write on this point and the diagram. Okay, this is the first point, that is the connection. Second point, neutral point. यहाँ पे neutral point क्या है? There is a neutral point, and that is also known as star point. लेकिन delta में there is a no neutral point. Delta में neutral point absent है. Okay, there is a no neutral. Third difference क्या है? Voltages. VL is equal to √3 times VPH and VL is equal to VPH. That is the third point. ये भी देखा था हमने बहुत पे. Next of current. Now the current is same here, and यहाँ पे current क्या है? That is √3 times IPH. ठीक है? ये 4 point हो गए. सी एग्जाम में पूछा व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्टार एंड डेल्टा, तो यू शुड राइट ओनली डिफरेंस पॉइंट, नॉट अ सेम पॉइंट. तो कोई भी क्वेश्चन में डिफरेंस पूछा है, डिस्टिंग्विश पूछा है, कंपेयर पूछा है, यू शुड राइट ओनली डिफरेंस पॉइंट, कि दोनों में क्या डिफरेंट है. सेम पॉइंट लिखो मत. तो ये 4 पॉइंट डिफरेंट थे, यू कैन राइट दिस पॉइंट. तो नीचे मैंने सम पॉइंट एक्स्ट्रा दिया, दैट इज नॉट डिफरेंट, दैट आर सेम. दैट इज फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि दिस फॉर्मूला इज कॉमन फॉर बोथ ऑफ देम, इसलिए मैंने नीचे लिखा. देखो अब यहाँ जेडपीएच दोनों जगह पे सेम, तो दिस इज नॉट अ डिफरेंट पॉइंट. तो कंपैरिजन में ये पॉइंट लिखो मत. तो ZPH that is input is same for both of them, DPH upon IPH, तो ये तो same, this is same point. Power factor PF is cos pi, R by Z, P by S, तो it's also same, दोनों में same. Active power that is capital P kilowatt or watt, 3 VPH IPH cos pi. नॉर्मल जब हम सॉल्व करते हैं AC सर्किट सेकंड मोड सेकंड चैप्टर, तो VL IL cos pi और VI cos pi. यहाँ पे 3 VPH IPH because 3 phase system है इसके लिए. Reactive power that is capital P VR 3 VPH IPH sin pi, ये भी सेम. and apparent power S VA 3 VPH IPH, तो ये पॉइंट these are the same. This is for our understanding कि ये सब फॉर्मूले सेम फॉर स्टार एंड डेल्टा, दे आर नॉट डिफरेंट. लेकिन एग्जाम में पूछा व्हाट इज द कंपैरिजन, तो कंपैरिजन में सिर्फ ऊपर की 4 पॉइंट लिखो, ये नहीं. यू नॉट गेट एनी मार्क फॉर दिस वन. कंपैरिजन में जस्ट ड्रॉ राइट डाउन द 4 एंड डायग्राम ड्रॉ करना, तो ड्रॉ अ डायग्राम इन अ शॉर्ट फॉर्म. मैं तो शॉर्ट नोट पूछा तो यू नो हाउ टू राइट. ठीक है. सो these are the common point, not a difference. So this point are same for everyone. Then there is a one more formula of ZPH, the R XL R XC DI. तो कैसे फाइंड आउट करना ZPH? तो ZPH is equal to square root of R square plus XL square. अगर R and XL दिया है तो square root of R square plus XC square. अगर R and XC दिया है तो, अगर क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ R दिया है, then you can get Z is equal to R. क्वेश्चन में only R दिया है, only R, no XL and no XC, then you can write Z is equal to R. ठीक है. सो जो L दिया है, क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ L दिया है, तो we can find XL ना, XL is equal to 2 pi FL. क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ C दिया है, then how to find XC? It's a 1 upon 2 pi FC. ठीक है. तो समटाइम XL डायरेक्टली देंगे, XC डायरेक्टली देंगे, समटाइम L and C देंगे, तो फ्रॉम दैट यू कैन फाइंड XL and XC. ये तो सिर्फ R देंगे, so then also you can get ZPH is equal to R. बस खत्म. ठीक है. तो this chapter is one of the easy. Just refer this note. Only 6 पेज का नोट है, only 6 pages are there, only 6 page. So refer this note as it is. We'll get full marks from this topic. अगर इसमें से एक क्वेश्चन आने वाला है, इसमें एक थ्योरी आने वाला है एंड एक सम आने वाला है 100%, एटलीस्ट फॉर 4 मार्क और 6 मार्क, सम बेस्ड ऑन 3 पेज. हमने सॉल्व किया था इन द क्लासरूम आल्सो एंड इन द ऑनलाइन लेक्चर आल्सो. Okay, so this topic is over here. So anyone any doubt in the difference table? Just go through it. Any doubt in the difference table? Just go through it. As in the chat box, just write the difference between the star and delta is clear. Okay, क्या लिखना है? Difference between star and delta is clear. Just go through the difference. ये 4 पॉइंट लिखना है डिफरेंस में and diagram. If you can try. So just in the chat box, just write that diagram is clear. So this difference is clear. Yes. The Paramu लिखा है, कृष्ण लिखा है, Sarachal is Disha, Omkar, Rohit, Mukund, Ayush, Mandar, Rahul, Vedant, Nandini, Rakshit. ठीक है. So third model is over here. तो third model में हमने sum solve किया, then 3D part किया. ठीक है. So this third model is over. So model 2 and model 3 is over. And every lecture is available on the YouTube. YouTube पे सब recorded lecture है. If you have any doubt, you can go through that lecture again, or you can personally contact. Okay? तो simple, दोनों topic simple. Second model बहुत बड़ा है, उसमें सबसे पहले complete किया. The next lecture will start with the module 1, that is a magnetic circuit. Okay? The next time we will start with a new chapter. It is a module 1, that is a magnetic circuit. Very simple. So once you complete module 1, बाकी के chapter छोटे. Then 2-3 lecture it will complete. So in the next lecture we'll start with the module 1. So मैंने notes सबका upload किया. You can start ready. Okay. So in the next lecture we'll start with the module 1, that is a magnetic circuit. वो भी 12 पेज का नोट्स है, इतना बड़ा नहीं, लेकिन इसमें सम्स भी आने वाले. मॉड्यूल 1. So there are some definitions, some diagram, some formulas, some distinguished table. बस इतना ही उसमें. You can go through this paper, this notes. Okay. तो for the safer side, just take a printout. कोई तो भी एक printout ले लो और बाकी सब उसका xerox निकालो, and you can start reading this one. Exam oriented notes बना है exact. Okay. It's a very simple note. We can go through just 12 pages का notes, magnetic circuit. The next lecture will start with this one, magnetic circuit. Okay. So anyone in doubt? And just know जिन्होंने question paper देखा नहीं EEC का unit test का paper, so you can contact to Gupta madam or your class teacher, and you can go through the marks. मैंने paper check किया भी था, and previous lecture मैंने paper भी दिखाया था unit test का. Those who are absent on that day, you can contact to the class teacher or your class teacher Gupta madam, and ma'am will inform you कितने marks आपको मिले. And once you go through the paper ना, just sign over it. तो कहाँ पे तो भी just sign over. तो मैंने paper देखा था, write this sign and write the date. आपने कभी देखा था, write the date. Date is 18/4/22. So write this date. So once you go through the paper, sign and just write a date. Okay, just go through it. So anyone और कुछ doubt है? Else we'll stop here. Nothing? Sure. So just write your name in the chat box and then we'll start. Don't stop. In the next lecture, we'll start with the first module. Okay? That is the third module from our side. Any doubt in the next lecture, we'll start with the first module. Okay? So just write your name in the chat box and then we'll stop. So just we completed the two modules, that is module 2 and module 3. So we'll complete the module 3 in next 3-4 lecture. तो उसमें sums भी है. Okay. ये topics में sums भी होने वाले. So once we complete the first module, the remaining 3 modules 4, 5, 6 easy. For module 4 तो सबसे easy because उसमें transformer है. Transfer आपने basic electronics में किया था. वो easily हो जाएगा, जल्दी हो जाएगा. Step up, step down, then capital K. उसका रेशियो ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग रेशियो वही ऐसे उसका. ओके. एंड लास्ट 2 मॉड्यूल अगर बेस मोटर एंड फ्यूज वो भी जल्दी हो जाएगा. फर्स्ट मॉड्यूल है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्योंकि उसमें से सम आने वाला. श्योर. सो एनीवन इन डाउट? श्योर, कुछ डाउट नहीं? ओके. सो विल स्टॉप हियर एंड विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. आई इन्फॉर्म अबाउट द कब लेक्चर होने वाला है. मोस्टली ऑन टुमारो बट आई विल इन्फॉर्म. ओके. श्योर. लेट्स स्टॉप हियर. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच. चलो.